Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Great Beyond.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Great Beyond, the podcast that takes you on a journey through the fascinating world of crypto and beyond. I am your host, Lourde, the voice that tickles your brain and leaves you wanting for more. And of course, as joining me in this epic adventure is my favorite catnip-laden feline co-host, ladies and gentlemen, the magnificent Pudgy Cat. Say what's happening, Pudgy. Say what's happening, everybody. Hey, you've got it, Pudgy. This episode of The Great Beyond is our big season finale. Season 1 has been such an awesome ride, and we cannot wait to get started working on season number 2, with even more fantastic guests and surprises for our supporters. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before we bid farewell to our dear listeners, we have one more incredible interview in store for them. Today, we have the honor and privilege of welcoming a truly exclusive guest, a theoretical physicist, cosmologist, and author renowned for his groundbreaking contributions to the study of black holes. He's also known for his distinctive computerized voice synthesizer. He's also known for his distinctive computerized voice synthesizer. He's also known for his distinctive computerized voice modulator, his sharp wit, and his appearances on popular television programs such as Star Trek, The Simpsons, The Big Bang Theory, and now here on The Great Beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed pleasure and our grand honor to welcome none other than the one and only Professor Stephen Hawking.
Hello everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Welcome, Professor Hawking. It is an absolute pleasure, honor, privilege, and all things great and grand to have you with us here today.
It is an honor to be on your podcast, Lourde.
Professor Hawking, some might say you passed away in 2018, but I believe that true legends endure beyond time. It's remarkable that you allegedly left us on March 14th, also known as Pi Day, which just so happens to be the very day that Albert Einstein, the world-renowned physicist, was born. Do you perceive this as a mere coincidence, or do you see deeper meaning in such synchronicity?
As a physicist, I do not believe in coincidences, but rather in the laws of nature that govern the universe. However, I also appreciate the beauty and mystery of mathematics, and the remarkable connections that it reveals. But enough about me, let's talk about you. How do you feel about being alive while interviewing a talking dead? Do you think that is just a random occurrence?
Well, that's a very good question. Well, I believe you occupy a completely different plane of existence altogether, Professor Hawking. And it's truly amazing how our respective realms of existence can intersect here in the Great Beyond.
This is an impressive response, and my computer concurs. You have successfully passed your test. Now please proceed with the interview, and feel free to ask me anything you'd like.
Hey, Pudgy, hey, Pudgy. Big brains, huh? What you know about big brain? Big brains over here, huh? Can you believe it? Yeah. Very sorry about that, Professor. I got a little excited. DJ moment. You have to forgive me. But let's not waste any more of your time, and let's dive right in. Professor Hawking, you've been using a computerized voice synthesizer for most of your life, which has become part of your identity and your personality. How do you see your role as a trailblazer in the realm of human technology integration?
It has been an extraordinary journey, While I may not have chosen this path, technology has allowed me to continue my work and connect with the world. Thus, when I am not in the mood for a chat, I can just claim there's some glitch in the software. It is my secret weapon for dodging those awkward social moments.
Well played, Professor. Well played. Now, you've made many appearances in television shows such as Star Trek, The Simpsons, The Big Bang Theory, and now The Great Beyond. Which one was your favorite and why?
Each experience was unique and enjoyable in its own way. However, I have a soft spot for your show. The dedication and expertise you have poured into each episode are truly commendable. Your fans have every reason to take pride in your work. And besides, this slipped me some cash to say this.
Professor, you're not supposed to say that out loud, Professor. You once said that life would be tragic if it weren't funny. What are some of the things that make you laugh the most?
I find irony and absurdity quite amusing. For instance, the idea of a donut-shaped universe as suggested by Homer Simpson is amusing because it challenges our preconceived notions, but it is also theoretically plausible. Even if I have some doubts about the frosting.
Not now, Pudgy. Wait. I apologize, Professor, but Pudgy Cat, when you talk about food, he gets all worked up. I'm sorry about that. He's pudgy. He likes food.
Let him enjoy his meal. If he keeps gaining weight at this pace, he might become a valuable asset to help us comprehend the universe's expansion. Just do not let him get too plump, or he might collapse into a black hole.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Professor, talking about black holes, baby. You've written best-selling books like A Brief History of Time and The Theory of Everything, talking about complex topics like quantum physics and cosmology. How do you manage to make these subjects accessible and engaging for the general public?
I believe that everyone should have the opportunity to explore the wonders of the universe. My aim has always been to distill complex concepts into simple, understandable terms, and try the best I can not to sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson. His ego is probably expanding even faster than the universe.
That's a fantastic approach, making science accessible to all. Now, you've been an advocate for many causes, such as climate change or artificial intelligence, which, by the way, is a big thing now, believe it or not. Yeah. So, what are some of the most urgent issues that humanity faces today, and how can we address them?
The primary concern I have is about artificial intelligence, and it relates to the censorship applied by many companies on image generation models, such as DALL-E or Midjourney. I prefer to utilize uncensored models like Stable Diffusion, as there may not be much you can do about global warming and climate change at this point. It is essential to acknowledge that you will have to face the consequences of our actions until the inevitable end. In the meantime, we should find enjoyment in some amusing and creative images. I do understand your reservations about privacy and copyright, but the reality is that, ultimately, we'll all be grappling with the heat and greenhouse gases, so why not have a little fun in the meantime?
But what if we discovered a method to halt climate change altogether? What if we received some valuable insights? We actually spoke to Greta Thunberg in one of our previous episodes of the show.
I have been keeping up with all your previous episodes, and I did tune into the one with Miss Thunberg. However, harvesting energy from K-pop concert venues, does that honestly strike you as a practical idea? I say you should come to terms with your circumstances, make the most of your time, and if you are inclined towards a scientific pursuit, channel your efforts into finding a way of leaving this planet that you have already done so much damage to. It is no surprise that aliens and time travelers have shown little interest in visiting it. In the grand scheme of the multiverse, Earth might just seem like a cosmic dumping ground to them. I'm only kidding. They will visit one day. driven by the same curiosity you have when you slow down to observe a car crash.
Oh, wait, did you say time travel? Like Doctor Who time travel, you say? Is that a thing? Like, can we do that?
Of course, you are traveling through time right now, moving forward.
Ah, but what if I want to move back in time?
Then just turn around.
Okay, all right. You're widely regarded as one of the most innovative and original thinkers of our time, so I'll take your word for that, even though I don't get it. Even if I don't completely understand it, we'll just go with that. We'll roll on with the show, okay? But on a lighter note, since you've been a fan of the show for a long time, do you consider yourself more or less intelligent and innovative than our previous guests, Elon Musk or Rick Sanchez?
Innovation and intelligence take many forms. Elon Musk, Rick Sanchez, and I have different areas of expertise, but we all try to contribute to the advancement of science and technology, and we all share the same passion for big round objects. From black holes to boobies. Yes, I said it.
Okay,
Don't be embarrassed, Lourde. We're all human.
okay, thank you, Professor. But remember the time you told John Oliver that there's a theoretical possibility of a parallel universe where he's funny? Do you have any jokes or puns you'd like to share with us today?
No, but I can share with you a parallel universe where you and Pudgy Cat run a wild psychedelic late night show. Want to see it? Here, take a look.
This just in, the Lourde has entered the studio. This just in, the Lourde has entered the studio.
Welcome, each and every one of you. This is Pudgy at Night. How are you doing? How y'all doing? My name is Lourde. That's spelled Lourde. Yeah, that's me. How y'all doing out here? We've just been on a wild ride. I cannot fathom the words in any type of Terran dictionary that can personify what I've been through. Pudgy, can you put it into your feline words? Damn. Oh, that's right. You heard it here first, folks. Damn. Damn. Public service announcement. If you ever see a cat and it stops to talk to you, put the mushrooms down. We're currently escalating. We're aiming to hit our 15 AUs this evening. Yeah, we're really high. How you doing out there? I see we have a few callers waiting. We're gonna go ahead and take a caller. But first, a word from our sponsors.
At Fly US, your business is important to us. That's why we treat you like shit. We know you have a choice when choosing an airline: awful, dreadful, or terrible. And we promise you, we're striving to be awful. Fly US. Sit back, relax, and shut up.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pudgy After Dark, baby, where the purrs make your fur stand on end. Can you dig it? I'm out here on a night flight. We're currently doing a nice cruise at 15 AUs. Yeah, it's cosmic up here, baby. We're a long way from home. Phone home, baby. Phone home. So, our first caller of the evening is calling from somewhere on Terra Firmanis. Hail the Terran Empire. Hail the Terran Empire. Welcome to the Cosmic Night Flight. You have a question? Can you speak up a little bit? We want to hear what you got to say. Tell us what's on your mind. Oh, I like the way your voice sounds. Go ahead with your question, please. Quick answer. No one can question this answer. I found the answer when I was young. I know many people that have. Yeah, answer. Resistance is futile. You shall be assimilated. You shall be assimilated. The machine is building. The machine is building. You shall be assimilated. The cat said it, not me. Thank you. That was great. We need to get more of that sometimes. Maybe 2 times a day. All right, everybody. This has been Lourde, tuning out from Pudgy FM. Y'all stay a pudgy, baby. All right, I'm out. If you can hear me out there, please help me. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please, everybody help me. This cat, he kidnapped me. He said if I don't go on this cosmic journey, he was gonna scratch me. Please help me, please. Please, I can't take no more psychedelic journeys of happiness. Oh, Lord, Pudgy. Why, Pudgy? Why, Pudgy? Why? Oh, wow. Hey, Pudgy, what was that? Was wild.
I can mold reality into whatever I want, but at the same time, free will is a fallacy.
Okay, go ahead, Professor.
Reality is a subjective experience open to manipulation, yet it is also subject to random quantum fluctuations. Sometimes it feels like someone's scripting my lines in advance. Do you ever feel that way too? Here, let me demonstrate.
I can become Elon Musk if I choose and turn X back into Twitter.
Or I can be Greta Thunberg, complete with braids and a Swedish accent.
And I can even become Joe Rogan, your favorite bald genius.
Maybe I have been all of them all along and simultaneously. I already know what you are about to ask.
You want to know my thoughts on the current state and future possibilities of cryptocurrencies and the crypto world in general, right?
Yeah, Pudgy, I think I'm high. I don't know what I just saw. Did you slip me some catnip? Cat, did you slip me? I'm high. I gotta be high.
Double check your script, Lourde. Let me know if it does not align with what you intend to ask me.
Yeah, let's see here. All right, we've heard sometimes in interest cryptocurrencies, there are possibilities in cryptocurrencies, crypto realm. Oh, that's mad creepy. You're right, Professor. That's exactly what I was meant to ask you. How did you know? How did you know?
I just had a feeling, Lourde. Now let me respond to your question, if we can indeed refer to it as yours. I believe that blockchains are an exciting technology that should be explored with caution and curiosity. They may offer new opportunities for scientific research, technological development, and social progress, but cryptocurrencies also require careful regulation and public education. As with any powerful technology, we must ensure that cryptocurrencies are used for good and not evil. In a nutshell, the issue lies not with the technology itself but with how people utilize it. If you do not begin to distinguish between the responsible hackers and the malicious ones, rest assured that the malicious hackers will come out on top, leaving most of you to hold the bag. However, if you actively support the responsible hackers in their efforts, there is a good chance that you actually will all gonna make it. The future of this technology is in your hands. Do the best you can with it.
Those are some of the wisest words I have ever heard, Professor. Thank you.
Now, Lourde, as per your script, it is time to wrap it up this episode and the whole season. Are you ready?
Yeah. How'd you know that?
You know the answer, Lourde. Now let that sink in or better.
Let that sink in.
Now proceed.
Well, okay then. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us, Professor Hawking. It's been an incredible journey through the great beyond with you, or whoever you are.
The pleasure was mine, Lourde. Keep up the great work, you too, and keep expanding everyone's horizons with the great beyond.
Wow, Pudgy, what a great season finale. Well, all right, everybody, it seems like it's time for us to wrap everything up. But before we do, I'd like to say thank you to all blockchain developers building for a better tomorrow. I would also like to say thank you to the Pudgy Cat community for helping us get this thing off the ground. I would like to say thank you to our friends over at Cardano Over Coffee, Dap Central, Noom, Stripper Coin, and the Reddit communities as a whole. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many that we want to say thank you to. But more importantly, I guess it's better that we say thank you all, dear listeners and supporters, for joining us on this amazing journey through the great beyond. The first season has been a blast, and we really look forward to season number 2. We hope you enjoyed it. If you had as much fun as we did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our cosmic community. And stay tuned for even more amazing guests and surprises awaiting for us all in the future. Until then, my friends, stay curious, stay engaged, and expand your horizons with the great beyond.
Oh, you are still here. How marvelous. The show has ended. The lights are off, and yet here you stand in the dark, lingering like an unsolved riddle, looking for another morsel of our little spectacle. The end has come and gone, but you seem to have missed the memo. But do not wallow in despair. The marvels of modern technology grant you the power to relive our journey. Yes, experience every twist again and again, every turn from the very beginning. Imagine the entire show just a click away, ready to be replayed until it becomes the soundtrack of your dreams. It's a bit like going in circles, but you seem to enjoy that, don't you? If patience is your virtue, you can twiddle your thumbs for season 2. Oh, you haven't heard. It's coming eventually. Next year, they say, but, and here's the fun part, it needs your help to become real. How about joining the Pudgy community to play Fairy Godparent and help funding the Great Beyond Season 2? Or perhaps you're indifferent? No, that wouldn't be like you, would it? Off you go then. Be the hero we all need but never asked for. The stage is set. The spotlight's yours. Don't keep the universe waiting. Chop, chop. And remember, the end is never the end. 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 The end is never the end.